Hi everyone, welcome to Scylla's Corner. I'm Scylla and I'm so happy to see you all here today. We are unboxing one of your favorite boxes here. This will be for December of the Boxycharm base box. So stick around if that's something that sounds good to you. But first I want to say hi, hello, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're returning here, you guys mean the world to me. We're making it into the beginning of the new year, so I hope all your holidays with your family had worked out amazingly and you got everything that your heart desired and so much family time that is needed so bad after the last few years. If you're new here though, I hope you decide to stick around and hit that subscribe button. Don't forever forget that little bell because that always helps you make sure you don't miss any future videos of mine. Occasionally you will get to actually meet one of my kids or my gorgeous husband, John. He does videos usually together. On a rare occasion he will do a video by himself if I'm super busy and he's trying to help out. But usually we do it together, so that way you can have a male and a female perspective, especially on the male-oriented boxes or dating or something like that. But we do all genres, all different timestamps, every description you can think of. We're always adding new. We will be adding a ton of new product and items and maybe little segments and everything else here soon once we move. So there's always new stuff coming in. But yeah, we also do hauls and Scylla's Reading Corner, so there is a little something for everyone guaranteed. But with all that being said, why don't we jump into today's videos? This is for December 2021, so last month. It's so weird saying a different year at the beginning of the video now. But as you can see, I got the base box here. And I do have two add-ons, so I guess I'll do the two add-ons first. I know a lot of times I either have none or I have a huge amount. To only have two for me is kind of like, okay, that's weird. But this is the half-caked snack pack, a 9-pigment palette. And I'm sorry, isn't that adorable? And I mean, we got that donut one not too long ago and that, and you know I love palettes. So when I saw this one, it was snack cakes. I don't know, and it was so colorful I couldn't resist. And whoops, there goes the little paper. But it's got a nice mirror as you can see, but I'll just cover it up. And now look at those amazingly bright fun colors. As you know and you've seen on plenty of my videos, I like color, and not just for a certain time of year. I believe it's to help make it fun, and it should be something like that. So definitely loving how bright that is. You don't usually get one that intense. Here, I'll try out like the orange and the purple and this fuchsia color, which is actually, the names, they are super smooth. Look how bright they are even on a swatch. But their names are absolutely adorable as well. They're called like Tangerine, Dream, Wild Berry, and Fruit Snack. Then some of the other ones are Push Pop, Nice Peach, Holy Cannoli, Pucker Up, Shake and Bake, and That's Fresh. And as you can see, I'm just doing one little straight, and wow, those are pigmented. I'm really going to have a lot of fun with this palette. I always put it in the most awkward of spots when I do that for you guys. But as you can see, look how bright and gorgeous that is. Definitely already a huge fan. And then, the second thing we got, that I got, I should say, is the the Complete Complex Authority brush set. It comes in, I love this. I mean, for traveling or when I'm getting ready to move soon, when I'm probably going to need a few brushes because I'm going to need to record probably right away during the move that first week, I will be keeping some of my favorite brushes in here. Maybe not this full set, but all my favorite ones that I can fit in here. But as you can see, it is a full set, and that is definitely a nice reusable container. You get 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 brushes in the set. So, and I only paid, I want to say, like $8 or something for this. So that is really, really nice. They are bright pink, which I am not a huge fan of pink, but for the price and that, I couldn't resist. And oh wow, those are like perfect. As you know, this girl likes it when they're soft, but they've got firmness to them. And that is like perfect. You get one of these little flat ones, which I believe most people use for like foundation and stuff like that, or concealers and what have you. But I end up like, especially the flat ones like this, I like using for if I'm putting anything underneath my eye right here. That's pretty much the only area I'll do, because it just like fits, and I shouldn't do that because I have some on. I have some massive dark circles, so I had to put some on. Next, we have one of these littler ones. Pretty much the exact same thing, but just a massive smaller. And then we got the angled tilted large brush, which, yeah, like I said, they've all got a decent firmness to them, and I really, really like that. I love using this for like highlighter and stuff like that, and blush and bronzer and stuff. This is the brush I always use. And then we have one of those, well, what I call them eyeliner ones, because I always use it for when I'm putting on like the powdered eyeliner, or for any time underneath my waterline, I guess it's called, but the bottom lid, I'll put it on thing, then I'll take one of these and I'll kind of brush it out and make it look, you know, nice. Then we got a little brush right here, the eyebrow, well, comb brush, whatever you want to call that. Then we got two different sizes pretty much of these face brushes. I don't use this one very often, one this big. I know it's kind of weird, but I don't, even when I do a full face, I try to have it look as natural as possible, but full coverage, but I don't know, I just don't use those big ones very often. Then we have 4 more, and they're pretty much just, actually, well, this one's kind of flat. I don't think I've got a brush that big that's completely squared off and flat like that, and it is actually really, really stiff, so that would be interesting to try. And then we've got 3 more. This one's that little hard tip round one, as you can see in the middle there. I love that for the corner of my eyes. I use that for literally that little intersection. And then we got just normal little eyeshadow brushes there, and as you can see, they all fit really nicely in there. Probably could even fit a few more if you wanted to. And like I said, I will be doing it for the move to make sure I have some on hand so that I can always, you know, yeah, to get ready for you guys. Now, this is Boxycharm's base box for December, like I said, and as you can see, it has got that bright pinkish red color, which is how you know it's the base box. This is a $25 box if for some reason you haven't heard of them. You get 5 full-size products every single month, and I love Boxycharm. I always have. I know it is one of those sites, or companies lately that you either love or you hate, but I have never had any real issue with them, and even the few I have were either instantly resolved, or this company was just, I don't know, they didn't have it, or I wasn't getting like any palettes, and I happened to mention it to them, and I started getting at least one on occasion. So I love the palette. I have not renewed it yet, only because we are a little short on cash. I mean, it renewed on the 1st of January, and with Christmas and my kids, all the money went to my kids for Christmas or bills, so I didn't have it to renew. So hopefully by February, you will, in this month, you will get to see January's premium box, but I'm hopefully starting in February, you'll get to see both of the base and the premium back again. But it is $25 a month. I don't do it monthly, so it is, the prices went up a tiny bit apparently for shipping. So it is like $300 exact, I believe, for the annual plan. And they average that, yeah, it used to be $275, so it is $300 exact now for the annual plan for an entire year. And that's what this girl always pays, which is why it's going to hold off for 1 month until I can come up with the money and do a renewing on it. But as you can see, it always comes with this little info card where it gives you the theme, and the theme was Gift of Glam. And then on the back, it gives you a little 1-2 on info for each product. There's a little sneaky link of it. Okay, like I said, you do get to pick one product in each box. And of course, once I see an eyeshadow, I believe this was the eyeshadow palette I picked. I honestly can't remember, but if there was an eyeshadow palette in it, then you can guarantee that's what I will always pick, unless it's one I have. And even if it's one I have, sometimes I'll pick it because I'll give it to my girls. But here it is. This is the Real Her Dream So Big palette. This is an eyeshadow palette, and it is worth $28. And it does have a gorgeous mirror. Let me just cover that up for you, and I'll take a little plastic. It is a very friendly, neutral palette, unlike the last one I got, which is why I love getting product like this, because you get a array of colors. You do get, it looks like 4 shimmers and 5 matte colors. They are all ones that could go for any time of year. Really nice smoky eye out of that. Or anything like that. Let me try to get at least one of their shimmers, and I'll do the dark brown. Oh wait, that was a shimmer too, so I'll do this brown. I'll do 3. That one, the matte one, definitely is lighter. You can tell already on there, but I'll go like that. And oh wow, that pink's definitely a lot pinker than I thought it was, but I like it. Those are very pigmented, even the lighter one, as you can see. Yeah, I'm gonna have some real fun with that. That would definitely be looks that you could do for any time of day, even like today when I'm obviously just put on a little bit of basic stuff and some lipstick, which I've actually had a few people ask. The lipstick that I am wearing is called Dark Wine, and it is by LA Colors, and it is amazing. It is my absolute favorite shade that I have found anywhere. And yeah. Next in here we have the Lunar Liner Water Resistant Liquid Eyeliner, and this is $18. And it's just like a simple little black. Oh, it's got wrapping on it. Oh. Let's see if I can get this. Ah! Spoke too soon. I was going to say, oh, look, I got it on the first try. Well, I sort of did. I started it. I always have so much to clean up after I start recording for a little bit. Whoosh! Okay, it's just got a nice little marker tip to it. Oh, that goes on smoothly, though. I just did some lines. My hand was shaking the first time, but as you can see, it is really dark, and the second time when my hand wasn't shaking, it comes out really straight, really fine line too, which I like. Okay, next in here, I'm not sure what I did with the box. I guess I threw it. The next in here is the Tinted and Brightening Eye Cream, which is definitely something else I would have levitated to. Mind you, I won't really spend a lot of money when it comes to specific products for myself, so that's why I like getting it. But this is $24, so actually if I like this, that's something, if I really like this, that's something I would actually go for, so that's nice. And I actually really like the aesthetic of that. I like the packaging. It is different than most eye creams. I mean, that looks a little bougie to me. And I mean, look at the tip of that. It's metal, and I don't know. For an eye cream, usually they are, to me, they look really cheap looking, but they are usually really nice product. I love eye creams. Especially as I'm getting older and less sleep. Let's see. It says tinted though, which got my attention. Put a little on. It is very light. So, I don't remember them asking for a shade. I mean, I did my little thing, but oh, actually that blends out like really nice. You can't even really tell that's there. It's a little bit yellow. But putting that on and then like my finishing powder on top of it, I can work with that. I know I can. That actually is going to be really nice. So it's got brightening in it, and I love that fact. So I actually think that's going to be a product to me. It's still a little tacky though, so I'm not sure if I like that, but we'll give it a try and I'll let you know. Next in here we've got the Tarte Man Eater, apparently it's called, and I got it in the color Manvu. Anyway, and this is a $19 product, and this is actually supposedly a plumping gloss. As you know, I already got lipstick on, but it's got, whoa, that is thick. And I just made a mess. It comes out really well. I wasn't really expecting that, but it's got a very large adapter to it. And when I pulled it out, it is sticky, and it like made a mess everywhere. But that is sticky. I'm not sure I'm going to like that. Even for a gloss, thick or heavy, I don't even really mind. But that is just like everywhere. And even going on my hands, it's got some color definitely to it, but once you put it on your lips, it's going to pretty much make it almost look like a nude lip or very natural looking. It's supposedly plump. I don't feel anything on my hand, of course, but it's made for lips, so we'll see there. I'll have to test it to tell you guys with that one. But, I mean, the color is not bad. I don't like how sticky it is. I like the gloss fact to it, but I don't know. For our last product in here, it is the Mud Masky Mineral Infused Double Clay Mask 3-in-1 Formula. Deep cleansing, pore refining, restoring, nourishing, and hydrating. I love me a good mask, and all of that sounds like an absolute yes. I will never say no to palettes, masks, or eye products, pretty much. So, definitely from me. And okay, this is our big ticket item here. It's $59. I can promise you that is not something I would ever pay straight out of pocket for a mask. Mind you, you will get probably several masks out of this, but still, when it comes to product like that, like I said, all my money goes to my kids, work, or anything like that, bills. So yeah, buying products straight out like that wouldn't happen, which is one of the reasons I love subscriptions, because I would get a ton of product I know I would never ever buy for myself, because I wouldn't even spend $10 for a palette. $10 is my max amount for like any product, especially if it's any form of cosmetic, self-care, any etc. So yeah. But yeah, I wonder if it has a smell. If it's closed, I'm not, oh, it's already closed, so, and I can't smell anything through it. But yeah, so we got the nice expensive mask, which I'm actually really intrigued and can't wait to use. We got the plumping lip gloss, which I don't know if I'm going to be a fan to, because that is sticky, and I mean, that is still super, super sticky on my hand. That is, yeah. Then we got the eyeliner, very black, and I absolutely love this. And the Tinted Eye Brightening Cream, which, I'm sorry, I still love that packaging. And then we got our palette, which went missing. I don't know where I put my palette. Oh, there it is. And then we got the Real Her Dream So Big palette, which was absolutely beautiful smoky palette. So I hope you guys like this. That's my 5 products. I think this was a choice item, and if so, I picked it. If not, it was probably one of the eye products. But yeah. So like I said, this was for December 2021. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you guys here real soon. Bye guys. Mwah.